Hello and welcome back to the devious den of Silvertail, where I'm back into Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, for this second case. I really hope that I don't mess up the music again this time. It's possible it'll be too quiet now, because I really tried to rein it in. I took 3 attempts last time, just trying to wrestle it down, because the game doesn't have a whole lot of it doesn't have very fine control of the volume. Tried to adjust settings outside of my norm, which is one reason why I messed up, but I won't make excuses anymore. Instead, I will play. Oh, Turnabout Sisters. Okay, so it's remembered where I was. Great. Day 1 investigation. Alright. This is where we were before. Yes, exactly where we were before. For any who don't remember, last time, we had to save our friend, Harry Butts. No, sorry, Larry Butts. She calls him Harry Butts. Never mind. From the accusation of murder. And it ended on a slightly dark note, suggesting that something was, well, I guess we'll find out, so I should stop rambling. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. Finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Is this normal? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz around about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I mean, to be fair, if you do have, like, it is a legitimate concern, particularly with some cases, about the security of evidence. Although, generally speaking, like, you wouldn't keep it in a lawyer's office. Well, I suppose defense attorneys don't exactly have, say, I don't know, I imagine they could probably submit the evidence to the relevant authorities, and it would be kept securely away. I mean, I worked in that sort of field for a while, and, when you're talking about 3 separate locked doors, one by a code, 2 by different keys, it reaches the point where the stuff is pretty well secure. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. Oh? A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. I'm slowly thinking I haven't given this character a high-pitched enough voice. By the way, I'm terrible at voices. So, just accept that. No, I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. Yeah, I almost feel like she should have a different reaction to that. It's like, okay, firstly, clock in the shape of a statue. Secondly, why does it talk? I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, Larry gave her this gift and she's taken it apart. Well, I suppose she's using it for something important. So, it's not like she's just thrown it in the trash. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Couldn't we all? Okay. Let the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27. Why would you record a call like that? I mean, that's not something you want people to know, right? Okay, so it's about 12 hours later. Just before 9, in fact. Fay & Co. Law Offices. So this is our office, huh? It's nice. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. Huh. How could you know? Oh, you're not cogniferous of my background. There's a word you don't see in common parlance particularly often. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. It's going to be that you never speak of this because I'm going to kill you, isn't it? Your eternal sons. Farewell, Miss Fay. No, I mean, I was prepared, hinted at it pretty strongly. Okay, that guy's pretty darn distinctive. You'd think if someone like that entered the building, everyone would remember it. What on earth is that guy? Anyway. Okay, so it's about 10 minutes later. Oh, good. I've already forgotten what time it was exactly, but it's about 10 minutes later? So that's really close. Oh, we're here. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. I guess the chief left without me? She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out to dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Yeah. Maybe she's in her office. Okay. Oh! This is new. So this game has bits outside of the courtroom? Oh, this is going to be longer, isn't it? Is there anything in particular I can examine? Oh! To check and see if my chief's okay. I guess maybe there's nothing in here? Or I can't figure out how to use that thing? Smell blood. So, sis, someone's there. You don't say. Oh, they have the same necklace, sort of different color, but Chief. Oh, this is sad. She was so nice. Who are you? I mean, I'm guessing Maya, but he won't know that, will he? Say something. I'm guessing she's going to be our client. I mean, she was just been found over the blinking body. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief, where she lay under the window. I mean, that seems like a pretty good reaction for her. This game's a little bit darker than well, I mean, come on, you're a defense attorney. It's going to be blinking dark in some ways, but I mean, this got close to home a lot faster than I thought it would be. I mean, like, this seems like the sort of thing which I would have maybe expected for, like, the final case. This time, it's personal. Or something. So I'll focus on the game. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Okay, so it goes orange over things I can examine. Over the window. A large building right across from the office. Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. Okay. Let's examine the statue. Good grief, these statues have bad history on them. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became a murder weapon. Again. I'm not sure if I'd call that ironic. Ironic is like defying expectation. I suppose you would never think that it would happen twice, but then, because it was one before, you might expect it to happen again. Or something. I don't know. I always want to use the word poetic. It's hard seeing her like this. But if there are any clues here, she was struck in the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a book. Made by Larry Butts. Let's not forget that name. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Okay. Nothing else seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? You know, I'm not seeing any blood around her, which is conducive with the whole died immediately thing. Fun fact, people don't actually, you see it in the movies all the time, someone gets knocked down and suddenly blood is pooling everywhere. People stop bleeding when they die. So, well, yeah, other than a bit, but like, if you have a massive blood pool coming out from someone, that means they're still alive at that point anyway. The word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. May I write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Okay, so we know that she went to a department store yesterday. That'd be interesting to look into. So why would you write Maya's name on this? As a saying of, go to this department store? But she's a defense attorney. With me in the building. So you'd think if in her last moment she was going to try and give a clue to someone, she'd want to give it to me. Because I'm probably going to be, more influential in the case. Unless it's a warning? But hold on, she died instantly, right? That's what it said? Well, it said probably died instantly. If she died instantly, then she can't be writing messages in blood. Yeah, that's enough snooping around for now. Oh, I disagree. Find out what that girl is doing here. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. Seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. That checks out. What's this? Chief's chair. Simple functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in too. Why are you sitting in your boss's chair? That seems a little creepy. It's still showing, like, information here. It's painful to look, but I have to. Yes. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. Probably died just now. So it says it. Now it's ticked. Right, okay. So I guess we're done looking. Is there a way to look over here? I was wondering why I couldn't, because it went past this so fast. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed the case records and recent rulings. All things considered, there's not too much sign of disturbance, but then whoever did this knew exactly what they wanted. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. All she used this PC was for emails. All she used this PC for was emails. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Thrifty. Perfectly normal on this desk. Okay. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff from the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Right. Better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. I get it now. Her phone was tapped. She wasn't recording that message. Of course, that made no sense. They were recording her messages. Which explains how they knew. That's how they gather information, right? Which means that she knows... he knows everything that was in that conversation. Perhaps why he came here right before 9, when her sister was supposed to arrive. Right. Okay, this is making more sense. But who's calling for the police? Oh god, is she calling for... Please, please, come quick! What was that? Someone's screaming from outside the window. Okay. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Okay. That's interesting. So, someone is calling the police, but they're calling them now? Faint to illegible. Everything's written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. This is still showing something. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I better not use it. Okay. If there's anything else I'm missing, I don't want to miss any vital evidence that might help tell me what the situation is. It looks like I have everything. Person and why are they calling the police now? Did they decide they had to go and check their emails before calling the police? Or is this something else? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Oh, there she is. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, damn. It's okay, I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be use of evidence like this outside the courtroom. I usually sit here. You're a receptionist? Sofa's reclines seems like a real luxury model. If you say so. Large painting. I guess you'd call this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. I kind of like that. The door of the chief's office is slightly open, probably because I just walked through it. Yeah, that's a point. Don't touch the doorknob. Fingerprints. Could cram more legal books in here, even if you want to. If you can gaze upon the shelf without feeling insignificant. I shouldn't be laughing at all these things because it's a very dark thing that's going on right here. But it's fun. Small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. Intriguing. I'm really glad I read that one. I guess we should talk with her. I did say to show her the receipt, but I don't know about that. I mean, I sort of said this, well, I don't know. It feels like it's giving me a really strong signal to do that. But then it also, well, it gave me a strong signal to show Mr. Larry Butts the statue that he made, but I remember, like, looking at that and thinking, this doesn't seem like a good idea. And this girl is so emotionally distraught, right? She just fainted from it all. What's going to happen if I show her her name in her sister's blood? I mean, maybe that's what it wants me to do. First, anyway. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. Sis seems obvious. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you are here visiting this late at night. Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. That's good to know. This? Well, she wouldn't recognize it. She's only heard about it, so there's not much point in that. I mean, I could show her this, but good grief. It's gonna be, I mean, that just doesn't feel right. I'm tempted to show her this, but like, is this, well, good grief, the last thing I wanted to do is grab it. It's like, something like, oh, the thing she wanted me to protect suddenly grabs at it. It's like, fingerprints! I mean, this could reassure her, right? She needs reassurance. If I can present two things, then... I mean, the way this game tends to work, if you pick a wrong answer, it often just does something funny and then lets you pick the right answer. So let's try this one. Sorry, I've never seen that before. Yeah, okay. Oh, I guess I'm presenting her with this then. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. Yeah, don't tell her that. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why did we show her this? Is this right? Oh, now I've done it. Yep, that's pretty much the reaction I expected. I mean, honestly, I might have expected her to suddenly burst out into tears and start screaming, so she's actually taking this a lot better than I might have expected. There's still time. Please. Sounds like they're coming this way. I mean, one should hope so. Freeze! Police! That is about the reaction I'd expect if you recall saying that someone's seen a murder or seen a body. Alright. I need to give this guy a better name. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see. Gumshoe? That's an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see. Got a person saying they saw the murder. Really? Must have been that woman I saw. You know, after she'd had a couple of margaritas after seeing the murder. I mean, I know I took a while to get to the phone, but to be fair, I had a legitimate reason. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, Kay. Great, just... Wait. She wouldn't have... Whoa! Excuse me. Eek. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note with her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. I mean, in theory, but that's a bit of a stretch. Could be, also could not be. If someone leaves a dying note, then you have to imagine it's going to be the last thing that was on their mind. It could be the safety of her sister. Or it could be the killer. So, really that could go either way. Also, if she died on impact, then she can't have written that. And if someone's trying to frame Maya, then this would be the exact way to do it, perhaps. Killer, I'm not... Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, man. What? This guy's a little bit overzealous. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, the next day. Okay, they really like 9 this episode. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. I mean, to be fair, they think she is a criminal, so that sort of checks out. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. Not a chance. Oh my god. I mean, obviously, I don't know. What would happen if we pick that and the episode just end right there? I almost want to know, but I also don't want to know. It's kind of like, oh, I don't know. There's a lot of games that I played where it's like it gives you a really horrible option of something you could do, and I'm like, that's so terrible. I almost want to know what it does, but I don't want to know what it does even more badly. I mean, I'm going to say it's up to her, because that's technically true, I think. Oops. Better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me. Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? You found me in the office. You looked at me like I'd done it. Like that? I mean, if I walked in on someone crouched over the body of someone who I care about, even if it's just a work care about, my first thought would be, did they do it? Am I looking at the killer? Have I walked in on the crime? It's a natural first question, maybe not necessarily first assumption, but a good question. Oh no, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard what about me? I mean, I seem to be the only other attorney in her sister's office. I imagine she would be talking about me in some sort of capacity. I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. Oh, one of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh God, come on, boss. That's what she said. What she said was, if you want to be found guilty, then sure. I really hope that wasn't too loud in the blinking background. It's fitting, though. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. And when I think of the person who did this to Maya... Mia. Because I never know whether to pronounce Mia as Maya or Mia. Oh, good grief. Why do they have to make this confusing? I know. I can examine. Do I examine the guard? I do examine the guard. The camera. Smell for the camera. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. I was going to mention the fact that he hadn't moved at all. If I can, like, leave. That would be helpful. Something I've been wanting to ask you. Yeah? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? Seriously? That's what you want to ask? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. That makes me think it's strange. I'm a spirit medium in training. medium. I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Yep, that definitely qualifies as strange. I had been wondering about like her neck, well, the big orbs on her necklace, because it looked very, I don't know the word for what it looks like, but I've seen it before, sort of. Is this gonna go like full? There's a show which is called Medium. Am I going to start interviewing the dead soon? That'd be an interesting new ability for a defense attorney. I call the murder victim to the witness stand via my medium. Yeah, let's hear more about this. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Oh, I see. Fae. Now that makes more sense. Wait a second. You said the Fae family. So, yeah, was into this stuff too? Of course! Okay then. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. Okay. I had no idea. This has taken an interesting turn. Wait, so you're a real honest-to-goodness medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? You just ask her to kill her. Exactly. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. But was Mia able to do that? I mean, that would be a great skill for any attorney. I could do something at that level. That would be too easy. Yeah, that would be easy. I mean, to be fair though, if she could contact her sister's spirit and then turned around to the police and said, so I'm a medium, I contacted my sister's spirit and she said I didn't do it. I'm not sure that would go down very well. Could you tell me the day of the murder? Yes. Why are you so enthusiastic? Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. Oh, Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. Oh. You recorded it? Oh. Okay, well that... She recorded it. I thought the guy had recorded it. That would have made some sort of... I mean, I'm still pretty sure the phone was tapped. Anyway. Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. That could be handy. That gives her not necessarily an alibi, but it gives her a legitimate reason to be there at that time. I forget what the term for that is. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. I'm sure it will... Yeah. I imagined I might eventually get... I can use that sentence. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. Oh. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call you. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think we could go ask him to represent me? I mean, it is up to her to decide on her own legal consultation. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. I mean, I'm right here. Say, what about your parents? Yeah, that's not good. I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state wouldn't pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? Give me until 4 this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right. I'll be back. No, this isn't done. You're the murderer. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to these earrings. That's the thing to clock that letter. Perfectly qualifies as a serial murderer now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and you could smell blood. It was pretty much our experience. And I found her, my sister. Thanks, Mother. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay, I want to show her this and see what she thinks of it. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. What's this? I don't ask you about this now. Okay, I'm taking the not so subtle hint that that's not the right call at this point. Let's move. Well, I guess I'm just leaving her now. Sure, I guess I'm going to the office. I'm assuming whoever this is isn't going to represent her, because that would be a very strange way for this episode to end. And then I let someone else do it. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. This office is very bright and shiny. Sunny colours. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Well, I can still poke around his stuff. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The old paint is so thick you'd practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Yeah, I'm getting that sort of feeling from this office. Oh, is this guy gonna be like... Is this lawyer gonna be the murderer? That'd be interesting. Because he certainly had like a flamboyant air about him. And if I know anything about shows like this, if I know anything about, anime, which this basically resembles perfectly, the more ridiculous and unique a person looks, the more important they are. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that ledger's is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. I'm getting the repeated message of lots of money. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. If this guy is... I've got no reason to suspect so, but if this guy is like the murderer, then he'd probably be representing against Maya, because they're not going to defend someone who they're framing. That would be an interesting turn. I sort of suspect that now, though. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Everything in here is for show. That is the way of such expensive things. Can't examine the carpet. Okay. I think we're done here. Back to the detention center, I guess? I guess? Where do I go now? Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this lawyer she's talking about. My sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. I don't know. So she'll still be alive. This is new. What is this? The my family have been beings for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. But 15 years ago, the family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. Feel bad for her all by herself up that mountain. Let's hear more about this guy. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit, do they? herself. I mean, she might have been dismissed as a fraud, but I doubt she'd be the main news headline. And what are they going to write? It's like, local medium is fraud, or police use medium. I feel like the latter is going to get more interest. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Is this going to be like the Dark Phoenix Wright? Is it going to be Felix White? That'd be hilarious. Hee hee. Right, let me see. I need to move somewhere else. I guess I'll go back to these offices. I haven't been back there since, so maybe there's something interesting. 6 co-offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Ah, maybe I can... Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Did I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? Oh, no, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Seriously, though. I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? Butts wasn't a killer. Was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Suede shoes. Detective Gumtree. He got our name wrong. Gumtree, was it Detective Gumtree? Gumtree? Gum doesn't grow on trees, pal. Yes, it does. And I'm the one in charge here, so don't push your luck. Whatever you say, Detective. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Please. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. So he's not even, like, important? You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you have business here, you better do it quick. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. That's convenient. Look, they replaced the glass with a plant already. That's nice. His favourite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Coraline Stricta, pal. Who was that? Oh, I figured it was probably... Never mind. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Maya cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. The sky's blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Strangely poetic. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. I have to say, I'm kind of appreciating the writing here. It's very sort of sharp and snappy. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Okay. Well, at least he's here. Mia, oh my. About Miss Fay. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, huh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. There's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. So wait, you do know who I am? Alright. Here's the report, but that's all. Time of death. At 9. I mean, to be fair, we know it was a little bit before that, but they can't exactly narrow it down to the second. It was about 9. Yeah, okay. Cause, single blunt force trauma, death was instantaneous. That has been proven now, I guess, by an autopsy report. So that's going to be very important. She can't have written a note in her own blood if her death was instantaneous. What about Maya? Honestly, it would... I mean, you could still, like, get some blood from the wound, but there wouldn't be much. I almost wonder if maybe someone cut themselves on the glass and wrote the note in their own blood. That'd be interesting. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? I mean, seriously, there's already so many holes. The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth in the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Nope, never heard of him. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait. You do know him, don't you? Nope. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, the Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Well, of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. Oh. He's a cold, heartless machine. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. To be fair, I'd probably say that of most... That is probably true of most prosecution attorneys, but the same is also kind of true of most defense attorneys, in my experience. Except replace guilty with innocent. The rumours of back alley deals and forged evidence. Ooh, that's bad. All I know for sure is that Edward hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. The thing is, if he actually hated crime, then he would want to catch the real person, not just put someone behind bars. That's always the thing that's bothered me, with like the whole idea of people framing someone. It's like, if you frame someone, then you know that the evidence doesn't exist. I mean, I suppose you might just be like, oh well, there's no evidence we can actually use, but they must have done it. Or something, but yeah. It's a mess. Right. We have to give him this. I was wondering, do you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean... Wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight, tell him not so straight. This guy has already decided that she's committed the crime, so I don't think he's going to be very forthcoming with giving it to me. But if he's on to me, then I might as well tell him straight, because if I try and do something tricksy, then he'll be even more closed off. I mean, he's so confident he might just give it to me. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh no. See, that was my first thought. Nope, I don't know, pal. A cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers and everything. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Flattery, eh? Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have a spell phone. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Like you didn't notice the recorded conversation. That's just it. If he's actually a good police officer, he'd look at that and be like, oh, damn. But he's already decided if he wants to put away for it. Weird. Anyway, what's wrong? Take the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yeah. Thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Well, I hadn't. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about it. Well, you just told me your name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then? Haha, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still at the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Glad to pay a visit to Miss May. Oh, I can check this. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Oh, actually, sorry. Hold on for me. Again, what's this time? Okay. Oh, darn. Never mind. We know what it says. More or less. Right, there's nothing else I can do here. In which case... I'm guessing after I've gathered all the evidence, I can go and see this other lawyer. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Yeah, I wonder if the guy who killed them was Edgeworth. That'd be kind of funny. Well, hello there, handsome. Maybe you just recognize me. Hi. Smooth, right? You're smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. Okay. So she maybe doesn't recognize me, but she does know me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. I know myself. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder and obstructing an investigation. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. The person is dead. freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Here's the lawyer has to cross-examine this one. I don't. It seems like it'll be very easy to make it look like it is. I'm interested by this screwdriver. It's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. I mean, I can't go rummaging in her drawers, maybe I can look at her plant. Flowers are fake, as suspected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my friend. Like, this guy just sounds like a personality of just not doing some things. Ah, still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on. He doesn't know anything about plants, he doesn't know anything about art. Which is funny. It's sort of nice that he's not like an all-knowing protagonist. The light, so much sunlight streams through the window. There's the faint cold wall of this building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it'd be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. So maybe she doesn't know I was there and saw her. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing I catch in here. Wine for two. A bottle and 2 glasses on the table. Someone must be staying with her. Interesting. He thinks the murderer because she doesn't seem like a very reliable witness. And she's taking this far too calmly. She has her hands up like she's a freaking cat. What do you think? Do you think you could tell me something? I think you should describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? And I suppose you can tell me that. Pretty please. Let me see, well, keep on. If you want to know, we're going to have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Lovely. This is unhelpful. This is like when someone gives a no comment interview to the police. It's like, it feels like you're just instructing the law here. Could you just, who exactly are you? Because like the defense is as equal a part of the justice system as the prosecution. For trials to be fair, there needs to be thorough cross-examination of the evidence to make sure that it's airtight. So if the evidence is being kept away from them, that's not really justice. Of course, making up evidence is also not justice, but that's not a matter entirely. Could you just... Who are you exactly? Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? I mean, asking her about herself is probably the way I'm going to get the most information out of her. No! Hey, just do my job here. Gee, you know, you're cute and blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, gee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? I'm betting she is a model or an actress or something. Possibly wannabe actress, who's being promised a whole lot of things in order to do this. If I had to make a wild guess. I see the 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? What amazing powers of observation. It's pretty obvious though. Who's one of those famous detectives like on television? Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why do you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss Maisie. Light, nosy little lawyers. Maybe I can try and shock some answers out of her. Miss, I'm an attorney. Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness, you understand? How would I possibly give any information in good conscience, Me, the witness. It's just like a witness. Giving the defense information is good conscience. Did you see them use this? Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness. You understand? How would I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Yeah. Well, I would think that given giving evidence to anyone who needs to know the evidence in order to make the trial fair would be very much in good conscience. But I don't trust you, not even a little bit. I'm guessing she's just going to say the same damn thing for everyone, because I don't have anything specific for her that I can think of anyway. Let's get away from this maniac. I'm going to enjoy tearing her apart in court. I really am. I'm guessing I should go here now, because maybe... Seems like Mr. is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here and come back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of throat I've ever heard. Oh, my word. Well, it's not the murderer, but he looks very, very pompous. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yeah, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That patch on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Busy? How come one don't get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg. Did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Oh, okay. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? I was wondering that too. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Good point. Anyway, I'm betting someone's got to him and said, do not take this case. I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? This guy has totally been bought. Or threatened. If I'm being generous, we'll go with threatened. Examine, I've already looked around his entire office, right? Yeah, and I can't examine him, so... This is going to be so much longer than the last episode. Yeah, let's investigate your refusal. How do you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, I'm busy, you see? But the client is Mia Fey's... Oh, but the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my lord. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon. But could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. And the people who threatened to murder my family, and the family of every lawyer in the city, apart from you, will be coming round if you stay here any longer. I want to provoke something out of this. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. Mission? I'm betting it has something to do with that case your sister was telling me about. You can see her in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back, that one. The painting. That's quite a painting. Ah, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The colour of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. I almost wonder if I can present something to him to shock him. If anything will shock him into conscience, this would be it. Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. Yep, I kind of figured they might be something like that. Well, let me see if I can quickly get back to the detention center and hope that hours are still open. 3 they close at 4. I remember that. Hiya. That's how we're greeting her? Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. Before that time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No! We've got all the evidence. We can win this case easily. There's massive gaping holes in their story. There's definitely enough for reasonable doubt, but that's not really good enough in this court, apparently. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Well... because someone else is the culprit. And I want to get my boss, this killer, down. That's the truth of it. You're not the culprit, someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it's easy to assume that Maya was the killer, but also easy to assume that she wasn't. There's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Was that all an act? It sure looked like it. And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. More than all that, she has no one left to help. Nothing is more sad, more lonely than that. I know. I've been there. Long time ago. Ooh, interesting. Ooh. Let her become a lawyer in the first place? There's someone to look after the people who've no one left. Who've no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. I mean, I didn't know what to expect when I picked up this game. I didn't expect to be giving me the feels. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. I don't know, she's given me that face several times over the course of the day, including after asking her what happened to her sister. One last question. You're innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? Something that's bugging me. What was inside the strange woman's drawer? I mean, we know that there's a screwdriver there, and I'm gonna bet that's the screwdriver that was used to take apart the phone, because I bet that the second person who was in there was the person who actually committed the crime. Probably told her to call the police flat at 9 and say, I just saw a murder, in order to frame the sister who was coming along. And as further evidence, possibly wrote a note in blood just to try and point an extra little finger at her, just in case anything went wrong with the plan. If I had to guess. Because when I tried to look into the drawer, she got all defensive. There has to be something. Unfortunately, I don't see any way for us to get in. Oh, no, we can't. I mean, obviously I'd like to see... Do I go? I mean, I guess I'd try her again. Now that I'm officially her attorney. Bellboy. Oh, good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, are you... I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. He looks a bit like the guy who did it, except without the, pink hair. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah! Oh, right. I was like, she's not supposed to leave her room, and I was like, so where she's gone? But he's like, she's in the toilet. It's like, if you don't need anything, I'll take my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh darn, we heard of a Mr. White, didn't we? It wasn't, no, the guy was like, Edge something, the other detective. Where do we know White again? Mr. White of Blue Court phone. Oh, wait! White! White was the name of the guy who ruined their mother, of course. I'm betting he did it. Right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Court. Ever heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. Ah, right, so we get a little reminder. White was the name of the guy who ruined Maya and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? I mean, it could be. It's an interesting coincidence, but it is just a last name. Right, before she gets out, let's very quickly grab the screwdriver. Yes. What do we have here? A wiretap. Exactly what I expected. Would a woman like her be doing a thing like this? Yes, thank you. There's definitely something suspicious about Miss May. Why would you have something like this in her hotel room? Very good question. I'm guessing it's not hers, but the point is, if we can start putting pressure on her, she might turn on the real killer and become our witness. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence to tell us trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. Look at this bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, Belfort, are you still here? Oh, scram. Look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. Court. To be continued. What? Oh, so it's like a save point? I guess I'll just save here again. Wow, so this is like a multiple day affair. I still kind of want every, oops. Right. Yeah. I kind of want every episode to be a case, so they're just going to get longer as the cases get longer. I guess I should try and push on through. Okay, here we are. Hello, Mr. Judge, again. Court is now in session of... Oh, sorry, what on earth did I get here? Was that voice? Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. The prosecution is ready. Good grief, that guy looks like he came out of time. I'd expect to see something like him in Firewall. The defense is ready. Miles Edgeworth. They have not shown any signs of weakness today. They'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. Proceed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin now. Here we call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides out of the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this matter. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor mat in the office to explain. Yeah. The body was found by the window here. The cause of death? Oh, sorry. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Okay. Now the detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Oh, here we go. I'm guessing I can finally... As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness kind of describing her. Oh, wait a minute. So, describing her? I almost wonder if the witness... Because it said that you could could see what was going on, but you wouldn't be able to tell what it was like, or what they looked like. So that's already something. Witness will miss me if... The witness will miss me if the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, may I just do something at me? What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions. Great. For a moment I was wondering if we were going to be getting, like, from beyond the grave. Like, Mia was such a good medium, she could actually call herself back. My sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works lots of times. Okay. I should have known Maya would know some of her sister's tricks, so I just need to pressure him with stuff. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay. So I just need to pressure him. She knew the phone call came and I rushed to the scene. Okay. No particular problems there. There are two people there already. The defendant, Mr. Maffei, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What do I actually have? Maybe when he says hard evidence, I should show him a receipt. Or something. Or I could show him this to emphasize it's a clock, because that's sort of a hint to that again. That was instantaneous. That's got to be very important to find the right time. Immediately arrested Miss Mia Fay. Why? We're witness can't describe it. I don't have anything in my inventory which can notice the discrepancy in that. The witness saw Miss Mia Fay at the very moment of the murder. Hold on, I'm going to present here, and I'm going to present the autopsy report, because the very moment, she called at like almost 10 minutes past the moment. This evidence clearly reveals that contradiction in your statement. How exactly are that evidence and the statement? Just how related? They aren't, are they? No, they are. Not at all. Mr. Wright, please state the facts before making accusations. Oh, I just saw something explode. I don't want any points to the judge. Yeah, but the autopsy report, well, I already said that it was a small discrepancy. I'm just kind of describing her. Oh, press. Damn it, I didn't see that there was a different press button. Why am I just kind of describing her? Hold it! Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim it was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Guess pressing it has advantages. Yes. Yeah. Sorry. I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, sir. There's something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. So should I just always press them just to get more testimony out of it? Hard evidence. Okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How'd you like that? That's my hard evidence. Fantastic. This I can beat.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Well, you know, I'm really embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. It's just, I'm so incompetent at my job. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin this cross-examination. Okay, I want to get to the end of this, I think. Yeah, you went and saw the scene of crime. You found a memo. We know about that. It was written clearly in blood, yes. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's, I'll have to accept that. Also, there's blood found in the victim's finger. Okay, if you say so. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Exactly the problem. Instantaneous death.
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Miss Mia Fey, wrote this note? That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, is it now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. No butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order. Defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Objection! Oh, he's getting objections now. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? The same autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. See. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look so shocked. Is it suspicious that I decided to have a second autopsy report made by different people until I got a result that suited my case? You do realize, of course, that that'd be perfectly illegal, but I don't care about the law. Something you want to say? I'm a sham. You're a sham. The detective's a sham. I mean, this is the correct one. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought... Oh, that's an interesting angle. I'm using the fact that I was given a bad report as a way of shooting down their witness. Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You're at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good in your evaluation next month. What? Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Okay. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? I mean, or she was worried about her sister. That'd be an obvious conclusion as well. Let's go with this. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call this next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder in her eyes, and she seemed so torn up about it. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Oh god, she's still doing that cat paw thing. Witness, your name, please. April May. At your service. Oh god. At your service. Order. Do not caption should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Yes, Your Honor. This is not good.
She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us,
Where were you on the night of September 5 when the murder occurred?
gee, I was like in my hotel. I checked in right after lunch.
This hotel is directly across from the Fanco office law, isn't it?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness account.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out of the window, you know.
Before I listen to this, I want to quickly check the court record just to remind myself of what evidence I have. So that's been debunked apparently. That's got the message saying why she was there. Road remains on light stand. Depending on what she says, I might be able to use that. Murder weapon looks like a statue, it's actually a clock. The wiretap, that's going to be useful at some point. What's with this department store though? Murder scene, the fiend. Oh, profiles. Interesting. Profiles. Oh, my word. The victim. The defendant. Severe medium training. Severe seizing. He still has that thing behind his ear. Veteran defense attorney. His mentor. Yeah, sure, whatever. Wow. Miles Edgeworth, 24. Gives the prosecutor and a ruthless man who do anything to get a clear and clean report. The bellboy. Really? He's part of this as well? I mean, that was interesting.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And the woman, like, dodged to one side, ran away. And the girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end, that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Well, Your Honor. I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you are Miss Faye's understudy, but you're not. You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimony.
I think you mean finding glaring holes in cases that are like Swiss cheese.
Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes.
I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. May I begin your cross-examination? Okay, so what exactly did she say? I could just press her, but I don't know if that's going to work very well. She looked at the window, saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. The woman, dodged to one side and ran away. The girl she caught up to her and hit her. Should I just try pressing? Let's try pressing. She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack.
Please continue your testimony.
That girl, she caught up to her. She hit her.
Oh, so I can press on every point? Maybe I should just press everything?
Hold it!
Hold it. How did you know it was my client?
Well, gee, first of all, she had a girl's physique, and secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. I'm questioning her. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You saw nothing? mean, she clearly saw something. That you're lying? I'm willing to bet that you... I mean, she's definitely lying, but she must have seen something, so she... You're telling the truth. Did you really see the detective? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Someone tell me, because I'm clueless about this. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Mia Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. That's an interesting point. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from gold. this is our defense. Her witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed like that on the night of the murder. Yes, we do. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. I was there. So did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Oh, she's seriously going for the freaking cat thing? I was joking. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you that you admit nothing of the testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Testimony again, reviewed. Damn. Witness account. Okay, what's she saying this time? I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Right? And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock now. That kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think. Well, did the accuracy of my reporter stop me? How does she know it's a clock? No one has said clock in this courtroom. Okay, there's a couple of things that stand out to me. Firstly, she said to the right. Right? That's something I want to take an issue with. Oh, wait. Now, I want to press her on the clock. I want to press her on the clock because she doesn't... Why does she know it's a clock? She could have been told it was a clock. So I can't... That one might not be right. But I'm going to double check this. She says it dodged to the right, but she didn't. She dodged to the left and smashed into this thing. Objection! Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Objection overruled. Okay, I'm going for this though. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Ran off to the right. I mean, I want to present the glass, right? Because... I want to do this because I feel like this is the right... She didn't dodge to the right, she dodged to the left, if she dodged anywhere. We know because that got broken. But I guess maybe that's supposition. I guess we don't know. I suspect, though, maybe I should question on the statue. Maybe with that weapon, I saw it. That clock. The statuary clock. The thinker, I think. I mean, she's not wrong, but I feel like I need to push her here. Or should I press her again? I don't want to lose here. Maybe I should just press her on this. Clock. Didn't this come up in the nuts and testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. So maybe that was a hint that I can actually present it. Objection! Objection. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Naughty. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. He was found guilty. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Objection!
He's gonna say that the witness saw the murder with their own eyes. That's all that's important here. Not true. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. We'll withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
Yeah, I'm objecting that. Questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Well, at least he actually cares about justice. If you stop me there, the trial will be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Fainco? No, I didn't say that. I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fainco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have run. Your Honor, members of the court, it's inconceivable that the clock in question rang, because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly... Just take a look, right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have run. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fact! I knew that'd be the thing she took issue with. Well, Miss May, this guy's a jerk. Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, you must ask, when was the clock removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. Ah, but I can tell you that that's true. It's true. It is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. That's exactly what happened. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed? I sure can. Oh, impossible, of course. Oh, I'm going to teach you a thing or two. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. Evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... this message.
Take that!
Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. You have a girly phone. Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. Oh, look at this. Look at this guy. Defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. And I'm not above abusing my power. I'm sorry to feel bad for the big fella. Yeah, I kind of actually do feel a bit bad for that police officer. I mean, he's clearly a dunce, but I don't know. I feel like he's well-meaning, if stupid. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Yep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Miss May? Would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Well, it's obvious. I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many.
Oh,
Oops, I forgot.
so the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections? Of course I do. There's only 2 of these clocks in the whole dang world. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence. Okay, where's the bit that says... surely it's the evidence itself. Made by Larry Butts. Yeah, the very clock itself. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything's sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, the excuse is not on sale today. Oh, she's having a breakdown. Okay. Okay.
Where's you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it. She should die for it. Die!
I feel like the moment a witness starts screaming, kill them, that's the moment it's broken. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I act like things it? I guess I did.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how do you know that weapon was a clock? Oh dear. The defense have an opinion on this behavior. Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Jacob May, you knew that the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That's correct, Your Honor. Yeah, because there's a second person in her apartment on wiretap. She clearly couldn't have committed the murder because she was over in her hotel room. There's no way she got all the way up there anyways. And, well, we also know. There's no other way she could have known the thinker. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was clock. The wiretap? I guess. This seems like the most fitting option at this point.
Take that!
Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, we're tapping the victim Miss May's phone, will we not?
Objection!
I'm not surprised he objects to this. Irrelevant? Dude, tapping an attorney's phone is never irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that this was tapping the phone? Absolutely. Even if it was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Prove that? I think not. Yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone the weapon was a clock is on the phone? Let me just double check what it says exactly. I want to hold on to you. This time, it's a clock. It's made to look like a thinker, and it tells you the time. Yeah, it literally says on the phone message. Present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation. Yeah, what's up? You haven't called me in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to. Again, what's this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a cop. Am I wrong? Hi.
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Yeah. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up! All of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? She didn't do it, I know that. Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy tapping irrelevant?
Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgewood wants her to say. Miss May, you're tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. That's very true. Someone gets murdered, then someone tapping their phone is important. While the Stone does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha, I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, you saw that evil gorilla. You're probably thinking, I'd like to see you pull that off, aren't you?
Okay.
Well, you're not the first man who saw that, and of course I can. I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ago, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. We never said she was. So, where does that leave us?
My grade display is my the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone.
Hold on, if she was like getting tea at 9 and drinking it at 9, then she couldn't have witnessed the murder at 9. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Mia Fey, commit murder. No, I'm going to just let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Well, let me see here. What do I have? I still don't like the fact that she said it was going in the wrong direction. So maybe she saw it in a mirror. I don't know if I can keep... I don't think I have anything else to keep badgering her with. But the bellboy, if the bellboy agrees with her story, then we might be able to say that she wasn't looking out the window at the time of the murder. But then she's already gone. I guess maybe we should try the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get the phone. I think we've something quite low enough already.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that wiretapping has nothing to do with the killing. You agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition. Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy. You recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she's innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fay. That's my condition. What? Better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Giving up doesn't work. Alright.
I've got nothing to lose except everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You flew right into my trap. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. We're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Oh my god, he's coming with a tea and someone's in the middle of work, sir. Tea sounded rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. Does this have like branching paths? I feel like out of my depth now. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewood Hotel. It witnesses 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 on the evening of our guest, Miss May. She asked for iced coffee brought to her room at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. See, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can prove Miss May was involved in the murder somehow, my will be finished. Okay. I think I know what to do here. I'm help bellboy, yeah, I don't care. I think I received a call after 8 from the guest. She asked for iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Right. You were there at exactly 9. Exactly 9. This doesn't say what it used to say.
Objection!
Objection. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Objection over. I have thought. Maybe I need to press him first. Okay, let me press him on what exactly he said. Press him, right. Okay, so you're giving me a hint. Press him. Okay. What exactly? Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would you be so very particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie. I have to find something to use in this testimony. One more time. Press him until he spills the beans or his tea. Okay, so I have to keep pressing. That's for nice coffee. What room at 9? Precisely the press of time. And the iced coffee to our guest Miss May herself.
Hold it!
Did you? Are you sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir, that it's an endearing mannerism reply. So you... How come you're so very certain? Well, when I bought the room service, sir, the guests favoured me with a brassiere? What's a... brassiere? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. Not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanour, sir. It's a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. It was pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something. Wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good, there's nothing there. Is that it? Tis, tis, finally you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you can have this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen. Protest. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection!
Objection. Really? Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Yeah, you know what? Because I really hate justice. I know, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. Give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
jeez. Check in room service or bed making. She said she checked in at lunchtime. So that is something we could maybe ask about. It was brought up earlier. We know the bed was neat, but what does that have to do with anything? Unless she never slept in her bed that night. Oh jeez, I don't know. I don't know. Bed, tell me about making beds that day. I was wondering if you were to ask if bed making knew low. No, Mr. Edgeworth. The witness will answer the defense's question. Yes, well, it was quite like any other day's bed making. I changed the sheets, the pillowcases, then I proceeded to bed. I had to bring pillows for two, of course. But they're quite light, you see. For two. Pillows for two. Bellboy, what did you just say? Yes, pillows are light, sir. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable. Objectionable. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. And she said not to tell, I'm sure. That's true. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister then, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Oh. He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oh, that's... You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May trekked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see the man in her room? That's right, sir. Was it Edgeworth? Did I just see pink hair or something? Your Honor? We've just learned of another person involved who may have been in the room. In light of this new fact, I hope it's impossible to judge the defendant. Would you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? No, Mr. Wright. Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What have you been for the setup? It's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it. It was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of this other man from this court. Haha, that'll get him. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That's all today for the trial of May affair. Court's adjourned. Oh my goodness, is this case going to go even longer? How long is this case? I said a case of video. I didn't think it was going to be this long. I knew they'd get longer, but damn. Mr. Wright! Amazing work. I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, sent shivers up my spine. Who's I so what happens with me? Am I gonna go home now? Well... No, I don't think so, not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. The man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway. I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms will work everywhere. We're at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Darn it.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry, I'll find out by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
Asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. Now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Doesn't take around to the right. Then she was caught struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all. Well, that's the one part that I'm pretty sure isn't true. I tried to question it. Anyway, time to get the papers and do some investigating. Mine doesn't belong in that detention center. It's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Good grief. I always wonder if I should end the episode here and make this a two-parter. Good grief, this is big. Anyway, definitely saving. Oh, geez, there's a day 2 investigation and a day 2... Well, I guess it'd be day 2 investigation and day 3 trial, maybe? Well, I said I'd make it one case a video, so let's go. That's the 7th. They just stop messing around, though. This is... okay.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving.
I thought you'd hate me at this point. Oh, there we go.
Not you stinking lawyer! I hope you die!
There we go.
Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fun, Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning? Spiky head.
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what does he want to ask of me then?
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? That's a good question. Scott Morris's literature isn't an initial term. Louis just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May. It's kind of endorsing this like smell for the camera. That one's the same. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jeff Jose.
Maybe I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on his phone?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, I suppose you know that for his school.
It's always impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, I did it! I'm beating scum-sucking lawyer.
Autumn? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Do I have anything I can present? Realistically? Maybe I present her own testimony to her?
Guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts, so get lost. Because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks, I noticed. What about this? She's been to department stores.
Actually, I really hate your guts, so get lost. Because I'm not cooperating.
I really feel like there's going to be something I can show her that will just break this thing, but I'm betting I have to go find it. Wonder if he'd be willing to talk now. Huh, he's out to again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Oh, hello. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A and Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. That might be a valuable clue. Sure. That's not a bad idea at all. Oh, hello. Maybe I should switch it with the one I just took. Exhibit B. If I show that to her, she might be... Oh, hello, the painting's gone. Wait a second, wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah. It was a painting of... Marvin? No. Fisherman, I'd say. Wasn't it? It's a very memorable painting anyhow. Expensive body plant. Nah, yeah. More expensive stuff. I guess I'm skimming by because I'm pretty sure I've seen this stuff. If I see anything that looks new, I'll actually mention it. Yeah. Interesting. So we've got a picture of that guy, the murderer. I wonder if that's something that she would be interested in. Is there anything here? Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Dirty gumshoes, nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there's any valuable clues left. Most can't hurt to take a look around, though. His favorite plant plant. Yep. This thing, movie poster. Yeah, okay. The window. Same dialogue as before. Phone. Oh. I'm not seeing anything in here. Wait, are some of the files missing? No, I'm imagining things. Guess I better leave here. I'll take one little look here for anything interesting. December 7th. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite a performance today, if I dare so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for being with a spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep. Yes, our reputation will swell at the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It'll be great business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. He's still carrying that tray. That's weather today. Yep. Ah, yes. We better install a telescope in the window, of course. Just $5. We'll earn you 3 minutes of view per kill. Just kidding, sir. Look at his eyes, I can tell he was more than serious. We might have a problem with people peering in our office. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing like catching here. Bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why isn't he cleaning these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. You can please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor, I call it. The last drink before murder. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. Okay. Still that thing. Again. Suspected. I don't know if flowers, blah, blah, blah. Just taking a quick look around the room before I get to the meat of the matter. The drawer. Huh. There's still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Please leave that as it is, sir. It's the drawer of terror, hiding place for the murderer's wiretap. It's said to be one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. I kind of want to get that thing and have it taken for prints, though. This guy seems like he's possibly murdered multiple people, so... Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her, sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? Something the most suspicious person here is this guy. I want to ask you about the manager of this May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I have the same ilk. Both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I can identify him. A photo? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose we get a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Oh dear, this guy's really snapped. Where's the present? Oh, right, I mean the court record, not the present options. Oops. a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that's the man who checked in with missing people. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Yeah, sure. Well, sure, why not? Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. Henceforth I will be known as the bellboy who swore an affidavit. So hurry up and write it. Describe the man, blah 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 blah. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Cool. I think that's all I need here, so let's go and badger Miss May. You again! Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? Yes! You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. Well, this case is done. I'm shaking my head. Okay, you. Look at this. No, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Wait, is it you? Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof it was him? Yeah, proof. Showy proof. Okay, if you insist. Here, look at this. What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. It was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard. She doesn't seem scared. She seems angry. I think I need to make her scared. I need to make her scared so that she'll turn. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do it. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though we should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Fine, I'll talk. You win here. Yes, man. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Oh, now, play with the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red, white. Red, white, blue. So who's the blue? The gathering of the information. The president of the information gathering. Oh, red, white. Oh, blue carbon. Haha. Blue card. Wait. Information gathering. Well, I suppose you would call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you on the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. Here we go. It's okay. Just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Hey! Okay, so now can I go there? I want to make one quick trip back here. Just to see if I can... No, I don't have the affidavit anymore. Let's go to Blue Corp. Oh boy. He's got that painting. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the... Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright? Phoenix Wright? Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Oh, good grief. Has this guy got the thesaurus out of Fable 2? Perhaps I've intimidated you with my grandesque vocabulary. What's this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know. Corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation of why you would come to meet me like this. What's he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Yeah, I recognize that painting. He would sell it to no one. That guy's most precious possession. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is that a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That over there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million, sir. It's worth 3 million before. Impressive lineup of trophies. Judges, special runner-up, best participation, Judges Corporation Award, special good try prize. Awards judges and special kind of standing. The statue of a man holding up the blue club sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. Wright. Truly a work of art. Probably too beauticious for you to appreciate. These little caches for anyone to appreciate. Is that even a word? Possibly. I mean, good grief, I thought I had a decent vocabulary with somewhat. This is supposed to be a desk. Oh my, it's quite the thing. It's modeled on my body, see? Well, does a sleek Retronaut inspire you? Oh god. Wow, this guy's got issues. I'm always feeling like murder is the least of his crimes at this point. This man is an employee of she, correct? She was my secretary. What a shock to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She's paid to answer phones, tablets, not part of her description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal matters. It's inevitable that you would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn this man into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel? I seldom pay attention to big details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk. If you want to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Which is a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. The police, the courts. To me are them yet toys, playthings when I'm what kind of companies do we have? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information. I'm pretty sure that's another crime. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you're wondering, Blue Corp was named after the colour blue. Aye, Fred Wright of Blue Corp, the Sergeant CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the colour blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you don't fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Oh, am I getting beaten up? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what do you do? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It's a world beyond your conversation. Came here from Brody Burgers, I assume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Sorry. Yeah, I got the voices mixed up there. Then you must ask him, why is that? Why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then, tell you. Perhaps he can explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Till now, get out. There's nothing to discuss. I'm betting I can't do anything, although I kind of want to show him his own picture. I beg your pardon. I'd be kind enough to cease your inane chatter in the video houses. Even in language you won't understand. Shut up and get out. I have nothing more to say. This is the sort of reaction that really should be criminal. Well, let's go and talk to him. So I guess I had to come here to get the picture in order to see that guy in the first place, so I had to see that his picture was gone. I think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem. Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you. What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. If I had to guess, it's the fact that he's lost his freaking picture. Nice trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just my sister, the poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, John. I don't know what I would have done if it wasn't poorly for the girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Oh, right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it. There was some trouble about something. I'm guessing the picture. Yeah, I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is too. So, I paid Luke over a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Out with it, my boy. You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, I know what it is. You're lovers! It's wrong. It's very wrong, but I so badly want to press it. I have to see what it says. I don't understand. You Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy, you said that painting to him as a sign of undying love. My boy, please, you're letting your fancies run you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas? I don't understand how you can. That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. They are lovers. No, we're not lovers. I mean, I guess making that sort of a suggestion might make a lot of people go, oh no, please, anything but that. You're being blackmailed, aren't you? Miss Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the TL6 incident, as you may have guessed. Back these photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand the defensive mire because of this. Wright would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. He has an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, politicians. Unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to me. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Okay. What is the deal, Six incident? Six is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I'm betting that exact same case involved a mother. I've received a request from you. Despite the video. Her name was Misty Faye. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She'd been investigating a murder at the behest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. The case is the DL6 incident. Why are you blackmailed over this, Mr. Rosberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a movie. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told them. Told White. He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. It's secret to them looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it. And he came to me. And this time, the offer was blackmailed. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if he was still challenging, a close look at his face. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what you wanted. Well, thank you. Well, I guess I'll take it you on your advice. It's funny, looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Miss Rosberg said there would be clues. Maybe we should have another look. In the records, perhaps. All cases seem to have worked on a file here. In alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's just go in order. See if there's an A. A, B, F. Let's see Faye. Should I take a look? Yeah, let's have a look. I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, the lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold the information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... record stops there. So me and you, Grossberg. I guess we'll just keep going. J through S, nothing much here. Just a little skim. Well, no harm from doing a bit. Biggest part here is S. Suicide? U. Suicide reports. Politicians, policemen. Ooh, it's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing. Newspaper clipping happened. Check Mia's files once more. I want to see what was in the... if there's anything here. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Interesting. Interesting. And now what do I do? Maybe this will give me a hint. I could try and take this to face Mr. White with. I kind of want to go and Miss May's impression. Okay, well, that's a dead end then. Maybe I should go and present this to him. What do you have to say about this? I have this in Maya's files. So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. What happens if I I show him the picture of White? Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, my boy. This is matter. It's a long story. I'll bring that back now. Give it back as well. Photograph returned. Okay, well, now I just lost a piece of evidence. That's a shame. I guess I'll go and talk to Mr. White again. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Drive myself clear. Transparent. Yeah, I kind of need to show you this, though. Mr. White, see this? It's not for describing suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me now. I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? He had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with the single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You're blackmailing him. Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that I investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Rowe, what's the thing you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Maya. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Rowe will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. Mr. White, excuse me. What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what you insinuated. He was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, he was murdered, and all the documents that you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. You won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. 1 moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? A mere fake case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go into court. Quiet, you rude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing. He looks dazed. He could be violent. What? What man? Maybe I'm listening. The executioner. The hatchet man. The liquidator. The killer man. What? So, like, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor. I don't believe you just for free and offer your opinions on it, Tamika. I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You're a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you. You'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is settled. Your lawyer very worth for defense. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. If you give them a lawyer so stupendously inept, they will make even you look uncomfortable. Yeah, feel free. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. Really? Right, actually, Felix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Yeah, I mean, that's not exactly very convincing. We already have a witness. This guy didn't come forward. We have proof that he wasn't even there. So, yeah. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright? Oh, yeah. May 11. Great that you are the attention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... Explain what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people did that man destroy before he satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me. Is there anything I can do? Well... Defend me in court. Alright, you'll be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright. Leave it to me. I'm Leah's sister, after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Ghost powers that run in your blood. You better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. Really, I was kidding. Thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. I mean, you could have told her what to say, right? But to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece. Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime it's always the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness, this is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. I mean, this guy is so shaky. Sure, he's got his whole blackmail thing, but wow, this is a long case. Are they all this long? Is this still episode 2? Apparently. Wow. September 9 at 9:52. They really like their 9s. So now we're on trial. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, it's Phoenix, look! Oh, it's you. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Do you care nothing about the law? I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today will be absolute truth, no matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I am in good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty of the story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? It's a solid question. Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who's innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment to Phoenix Wright. There are ways to see who's innocent and guilty. It's called evidence. Well, the court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. I mean, if you are a lawyer, then why not? He's probably better than whatever lawyer they would give him, and they would probably give him a lawyer who was in Mr. White's pocket, so... Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. And the details of the event already made quite clear to the court. Today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. Now, far too smoothly. The judge asked why his witness didn't testify before. It's like he already knows anyway. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. I mean, I have to, don't I? Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Mia Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White's a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's will was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Right, he gets to show off when I get it. I'd like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh my god. Your name. Yes, that's what I said. Oh, do my conclusions confused? Name. It's too great to know. My name is Red White. My friends call me Blanco Nino. Which I'm guessing means red, white in a different language. I'm the CEO who used to be the president of Blue. Did you know that victim is Mia Fey? Totally a negator. No, I did not. You knew whether the Gatewood Hotel was the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell them what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you're in your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. Oh, jeez. I hope you've made your peace with God, mister. Let him have it, Phoenix. Oh, I intend to. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly crucifying this reading to you some papers by the window, when I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the road. But then I saw a spiky-haired man attacking a woman. Needless to say, that man was no Mr. I called Miss May, but once she too was flabbergasted. The victim, she ran away and gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impactation. Then it was all over. I'm guessing he's going to say that she ran to the left, but the other witness said it ran to the right. We can use the testimony against each other. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Right. What do I have here? This is actually getting kind of tricky. I want to double check this. So that's an image of the thing. Right. So there's that one. There's this. That's probably no good to us anymore. I feel like it's going to revolve around the breakages, because that's the stuff that was just... Everything to do with the wiretap, he's going to blame on Miss May. I feel like I probably need to press him on everything and find something. Some papers by the window. And a bedroom outside. First I turned to look at the building across the way. Then I saw him spiking a man pressing a woman with long hair. Press him here?
Hold it!
Spiking here? Needless to say, Miss May have much she was surprised, of course. Did you say flabbergasted before? What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap on TV and was weeping out. Did you know that she'd been tapping the office phone?
Objection!
Irrelevant. That's nothing to do with the case at hand. I cannot glance at the lawyer's book. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone in his favor. Being a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. victim, she ran away to give chase.
Hold it!
I need to find something. Be a little more detailed about that. I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely correct. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this more detail. Yeah, that's something I can challenge. The victim ran to the left and gave chase. Except that the other witness says otherwise.
Objection!
Wait right there. Mr. Wright, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. That directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. Oh, it's so you misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. The victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end, but also towards where things did get broken. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Thanks. Look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. Well, I mean... Of course he did. Because he was facing her from the door and she was facing him from the other direction. His left was her right. Did you witness the killing? Wait a second. Is he right? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Miss Royce says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? They're both right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Huh, I doubt it. Rather, that doesn't clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain there are conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean, he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? He was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fane Cove, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. I'm sure the court will where we're standing. Right around here.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look, the victim ran for the door. He was watching from this point. To him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That's where the killer was standing. Yeah. Order. Another order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Abscond.
Objection!
Modulation of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Your advice was so much entertainment, Mr. Wright. But now he's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Then you hit her, savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. But she was killed in a single strike. That's what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Wright? Except the autopsy will contradict that. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. Yes, Your Honor. I think I'm going to have to specifically do the bit where it says twice. So you hit her twice, except she wasn't hit twice. Except, does that specify that?
Objection!
Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court you were absolutely perfect? I'm refrain from using this phrase for now. Your Honor, you can ask the witness for a new testimony.
Objection!
No witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
Objection!
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, justice. And let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. You see, if all these people are being blackmailed, then they're caring about their reputation. And at the end of the day, the reputation isn't... They don't care what Mr. White thinks of them, they care what the people think of them. If the crowd is saying, don't give in, then they won't give in. Okay. The two accounts. I'm surprised they didn't just go for a, well, she was a criminal. Her entire testimony was a lie. She must not have been thinking about things. And just discredit her, because that would have seemed like the better solution. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. And the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you hit her with that single blow. Thwap indeed. Very well, you begin their cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. But now what do I do? I feel like I need to press him for more information. To the other window, when I heard the thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Why did she run to the left?
Hold it!
Mr. White, did you know the victim personally? No, triple no. How would I?
Objection!
I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I don't know if you have any witness. You're a little flustered, Edgeworth. There's pressing everywhere. Before, you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now.
Hold it!
Just need to keep pressing. What did you do then? I gave chase, of course. No, not me, the killer. I mean, he gave
Objection!
Mr. Wright, please try to remain calm. You won't get away with murder if you don't. Mr. Wright here is only trying to fluster you with his perfectly accurate and on-point accusations. Oh, right. Thank you, Mr. Miles. Hit her with a single blow. Thwap. Maybe you could tell us more about that. Thwap. That doesn't sound like the savage attack from your earlier testimony. Oh, yes, well, peace, you see. Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative. I'm afraid I'll catch him with something. We'll see.
Hold it!
You heard that thing fall? Oh, of course. What's that exactly? Huh? Oh, that. The glass light staff. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, it is odd. Mr. White. What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. Witness will revise his testimony. Oh, okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I got it. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer knew to attack her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. And then hit her with a little blow. Phoenix is getting on this talkative. Yeah. So what do we know about the light stand? We know it broke. But the glass is lying on the floor. That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about this line before? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait, one moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. So confused.
Objection!
Your Honor, please, I ask that you not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Miss Sorry, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, it's on. Witness may continue his account. So the light fell before she ran? Wait a minute.
Hold it!
Oh no, that's...
Objection!
Okay, hold on. The next moment she ran to the left. I feel like I need to press on this, right? Why was it broken before she moved?
Objection!
So, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Ooh. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you'd have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me exactly when was that you saw the stand? Answer the question. It's obvious. You saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problem, right? Big problem. It's a big problem. I mean, what problem is this? Mr. Wright, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? I couldn't he? Have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. The person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Because it wasn't in the frame of light.
Take that!
Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window of the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claimed. You could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Are we going to bring up at any point that the bellboys testified that there wasn't another person in the room? So, you know, there's a witness testimony directly contradicting his witness testimony? Admittedly, we don't have that. Well, there's not so much testimony. He wrote an affidavit, then we discarded it. We could have pulled that out. In fact, we wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as the glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. Wright? It must have been the moment that it fell. The only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Look at that face. They have some really good facial expressions in this show. Mr. White, give me my orders. Mr. Wright, you did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get over it.
Objection!
That's fair enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot that this guy was a douche. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Now go. Confess that you placed the wiretap. So we're going to use the fact that the wiretap was there to try and clear the murder? That's when he used it. But that still doesn't clear up why he said he saw it film. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tempt the law offices in this way. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by whom? No. Mr. Wright, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Mrs. Fay's office. Am I correct? Except the wiretap wasn't there when we got there. It was removed. Correct. You're most correct. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I reached the Fay and Co. offices. That's when I saw the accursed light stand. Yeah, well, I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He's determined that Mr. Wright knew the glass stand was in the office. He's shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. See, however, it is the fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to the place to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Except it's not. The wiretap was placed before the murder, considerably before, and then removed. Mr. Wright, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretap was removed. He didn't go there to place it, he went there to remove it. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I'd entered the Fatal Law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That was when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the stand? Correct. That's right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Good luck? I feel like I just need to press him for everything I can, because I'm in a hit. Do you have to...
Objection!
Mr. May knew the details of his face. Phone conversation. This proves the wiretap was placed before the murder. Yeah, okay. But, yeah, the point was that it wasn't there anymore. Of course, I don't so place the wiretap.
Hold it!
Why did you tap?
Objection!
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. The Corps is a detective agency of sorts. Oh, sorry, that's not him anymore. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality.
Hold it!
Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression. Such a fictitious thing deserves attention, does it not? That's all. Listen, maybe it's rattled enough I can bluff something at it. So I'm guessing I need to put something out at him. Right, hold on. I mean, it was found in her room, so when was it removed? Right, that's what I feel like I need to be saying here. I'm trying to think of where to place the wiretap. Let's see what I can do with this thing. That statement contradicts. No, it doesn't. It's not that I'm trying to contradict him. It's that I want to... What do I have here? Oh, jeez. I just want to read this. Calm the world. It's actually something to want for me. Paper, does that the evidence then? There's still a point here. There's still a point here. The clock is empty. There was meant to be papers in it. But I can't see where I can press him on this. I haven't pressed him here. Really? Was it really that you went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Identified fingerprints several days old were found in finger offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. I know later she's only going to check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the finger offices. Don't tell me I ran out of ammo. Tisk. I'm afraid, as far as you go, Mr. Wright, the time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, giving up. Yes? Phoenix, over here! Okay, so... Is she, like, channeling the voice of Mia through herself? Phoenix. Mia! Where am I? Waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Finally awake. Yeah. What is going on? Hey, Phoenix. Jack, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Strong psychic powers. When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough for shock to awaken Mayor's true powers. So, Mayor's challenge. Mia? That's right, I am Mayor, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Mia never give up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. We don't have much time, Phoenix. Listen, you already won. I have that receipt in the courtroom, right? I had wondered where this was going to be important. Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1 million glass light stand. Oh. September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. I had wondered if we could bring up how do we know when she got it. No, still won't say something. It was September, week before. See, I couldn't know that, could I? So now it's updated, so I had to fail, basically? Well, now we can. defendant, rather. Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Well, let's get started where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to get back to. The toilet exam, Mr. Wright, is finished. All that's required now is you to pass judgment to the defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. Because otherwise I'm going to jail. As much more as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Phoenix Wright his last chance. Cocky, that'll be his downfall. Begin your cross-examination. Okay. Beginning of the week. Except it wasn't.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side. Your Honor, could you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, the last light stamp. The date of the purchase. Why, it's the day before the murder. Why wouldn't I have known already that that thing was new? You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fayetteville offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. I just love that he's screaming. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. It's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Here it comes. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? Oh, he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. He doesn't care about the law. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Yeah, but there's no concrete proof he's guilty. That's how court works. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I'm tired of the one inquiry in this matter. Is there seriously going to be another day of investigation? This isn't going to be a bit daunting. This guy just makes threats. Jesus, this is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone had to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain the reasonable claim that the basis and effect of evidence. I see. Objection denied. The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed indefinitely. Oh, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Which will be sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. I don't have time for another day of this either. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? People's names. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. I mean, I am on trial. Yeah, you bet I am. My life is writing on this one. I have something I'd like to read to the court.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please! Stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt. Right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I hit her. I hit Miss Maya with the thinker. What was that list?
Case closed, Your Honor.
I mean, a full confession's hard to get away from. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've done it again. It was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright,
Not guilty.
will they ever be found?
I mean, look, Mr. Prosecutor Lunatic, you still get a guilty verdict if I find who the actual killer is.
That's all. This court's adjourned.
September 9, 2:24 p.m. What on earth could throw that guy so much? Even if there was like a list of everyone he's had killed, he would just deny it, because he's denied everything. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. Yeah, see, now I'm starting to really get... I'd wondered why she was called Mia Fae, but now it is like the Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. Because, I mean, who would have run my office? Me dead, you in jail? Really would have gone down. Considering the fact that my sister is sort of on her own, I'm guessing I'm probably funding her. You were still a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. Yeah, as long as you live. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? I'm not the chief anymore. Yes. You come to the office tonight to say 9. The last person you said that to had a rather bad day. See you later. Chief. Maya.
This is becoming increasingly strange. Our boss was killed, except now they're also still giving us advice, channeled through her sister. Who comes up with this stuff?
Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Yeah. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. I'm guessing Maya. Yeah. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Maya wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of her? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. law of physics, right? Who better be Maya Faye, pointing for duty. Wait now, one side of thought. Let's make this casual. You, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. Don't mind me calling you Nick, right? It's the right name. Maya said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Phoenix, right, I guess? Nick. You know, this means we're partners. Sure, why not? You know, when I think about it, this is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and cold offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. That's an interesting image. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching, and doing my tasks, of course. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. It's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's wasting. Okay, wait up then.
get like a bit of an explanation on why those names threw him that badly. Apparently not, though. What on earth am I looking at here? Well, that's that case. I'm guessing that the moment I hit backspace, it's going to start the thing, which I don't want because it's often quite loud. And this is my time to say goodbye, because that's the end of this episode, I guess. That was strange. And I say that not just because of the whole, spirit medium thing, but a list of names, celebrities, famous folk. I mean, I'm guessing it's like a list of all the people who he's driven to madness, maybe? Or a list of all the people he's currently blackmailing, or... I mean, it's interesting, it's like we're blackmailing him in turn, but I wish I knew what that meant. I assume, considering it seems so central to the story of like our main characters, that it'll be brought up again, but that one left me confused. Oh well, guess we'll find out another time. Maybe next time, or maybe not. We'll find out. Anyway, this was long. I've never had such a long video, I don't think. But, it's a fun game, though. It's got a lot of twists and turns, although I felt a little bit lost at the end there. It's tricky when there's some things which seem important, like very important, but at the same time, because like, where did the papers go from the inside the statue? And if we have a recording saying that there should be papers inside that statue, why can't we raise the point of these papers have been taken? So why would Phoenix Wright take them? What could they possibly be? I suppose by that, if it was like in relation to another case, it's like what cases was she currently working on? What papers would be important to it, etc. Things like that. Just it feels like there needed to be. It's hard to put into words, I suppose. It's just that it feels like I know some of the things that are wrong, but I don't know how to present them. I guess, yeah, it's kind of tricky that way. But, we'll keep on going. See what the next case brings, but this video is already long enough. So, I'm going to sign off. This was Silverdale. Be sure to come back if you like what you see. Remember to always pack a plan D, because here there be dragons.